Michael, congratulations, a magnificent 5th Premier League title and one of your hardest ones.
Yeah, of course. I said it before. It was a difficult one for me. I wasn't informed 100% myself, so I had to work hard for every point, every game, and it makes it even nicer if you win it, you know what I mean?
The final against Rob, you took a 5-1 lead, but then he really came back at you strongly, and that's a mark of the player you're able to shrug that off and get back on top, isn't it?
Yeah, but darts is a weird game sometimes, you know what I mean? It's when the pressure is not on, people are playing well, and then you miss it can go all the way, you know what I mean? That's why it's nice for people to watch, and but I played better than I did in the semi-final against Gerwen, because that was, I think, a really poor game from both of us. But I managed to get my head settled for the final.
Were you feeling the pressure when Rob was coming back at you there?
Not really. Then you can see he was playing well when the pressure wasn't at him. And when the pressure got to him, he missed the darts, and he did that against James Wade to be top of the table. He did it twice against me early on in the competition. So you always need to believe you get another chance and things like that. And yeah, luckily he gave me another chance. So, and then yeah, you still have to take advantage of that. And the nice 74 finish was nice. The 72 was good. So yeah, I'm happy.
Is this the hardest big TV tournament to win because of the quality of the opposition, because of how long it takes, and because you have to perform on this finals night with 10,000 fans?
Yes, true. No, mentally probably the world's the hardest because of the pressure and things like that. But in every other way, the Premier League is the second biggest title of the year for myself. Other people judge it different because this is not ranked, but who cares? Yeah.
When you've come here, you've always won your semi-final. You've now won 5 finals. Do you think that other players just have that in their heads and they're just he's unbeatable there too in many respects, certainly in the semis?
I hope so. if they can't beat me when I play this bad, they're never going to beat me. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not going to play worse than 95, 96. What's the average?
96.
96, yeah. I'm not going to play worse than that.
Well, look, this year that's your 8th title since the World Championship. You're winning more than half the tournaments you're entering. You've obviously made World Champion for the 3rd time. What are the targets for the rest of the year?
Every tournament I'm competing, of course, I like to win. Of course, it's not easy, it's difficult, but you need to set yourself targets if you want to make yourself sharp. And that's why also when last weekend's Pro Tours, things like that, to keep your form going, you know what I mean? Even if you don't win, you need to get a positive energy out of it and use it for your next games.
And a word on Rob Cross. He is the world number 2. He was second to you in the table. He's made the final and he had a go at you. Do you consider him to be your closest rival this year?
You don't know because what he has takes. Rob had a very difficult last year, very difficult patch, and he's getting out of it. But yeah, there's so many good players. And what's rivalry, to be fair? We play each other week after week on the highest level. So you just need to make sure you're going to win your game. Simple.
Well,
I'm waiting for Gary to come back.
That's it. There's plenty of big tournaments coming up. The match play, for example, the World Cup of Darts is the next one. You're teamed up with Gerwen and a new partnership for you, looking to win the title again. That looks a wide open tournament. There are lots of players in really good form. Yeah, but also a lot of players in poor form. You know what I mean? You never know. Short form, a different tournament, and yeah, it's all different. You can't compare with each other. How are you feeling about pairing up with Gerwen? Because it's obviously a new partnership. Of course, with all the respect to Raymond, Gerwen deserved it. But I can, if I was in Raymond's footsteps, I would be gutted as well. Because yeah, he was thinking he was pairing with me, you know what I mean? But things like that happen, and if you don't perform well enough, yeah, other people try to catch you and play better than you, and then they get picked. That's what happened. Do you think that is a potentially good partnership? Because playing in a team is a different dynamic to playing on your own. It's not really teams, it's more singles anyway. They should change the format of the World Cup anyway. There we go. Exactly. But there is at least some doubles element, and that's you dovetail. You work well with Barney. Yeah, but we never play. We're not many play players. A lot of singles, isn't there? I keep telling them I like to see Unibet.